we believe if our customers are growing, we can grow under their umbrella. And that is the main reason that cash flows and expertise we could manage. I definitely recommend to everyone, whenever you are utilizing any networking forum, not for the J4E, but any networking forum, focus on your business ethics and building good relations. People trust you, and if you are really honest, if you are really committed, if you are really ethical, there is no need to showcase or being present, or you need to take any other side of presentation.
Right.
People will take with the vibes.
Absolutely.
You are true there.
Yes.
So you will get the business.
Hello everyone and welcome to the J4E podcast, the voice of Indian startups, where we speak to people just like you. We speak to small business owners, MSMEs, startups, large business owners. This show is your one-stop shop for anything and everything to do with business, to learn about entrepreneurship, to learn about the Indian startup culture. My name is Amandeep Singh, and let me welcome you to today's episode of the J4E podcast, the voice of Indian startups.
Hello everyone, welcome to J4E podcast. My name is Amandeep Singh from BK3 Studios. अभी तक आपने देखा, we've met a lot of entrepreneurs, we've met a lot of businessmen, women, we've met a lot of business changers, a lot of movers and shakers as they are called in the country's economy. Today also we have with us one such business mover, business changer, trajectory shifter, if I may. And I'll not take much of your time and I'll not keep myself on the screen, but let me introduce you to Ms. Vasanti Mulajkar.
Thank you.
Welcome Vasanti ma'am to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, conversation शुरू करने के पहले, what is your story? How did this all start? How did Vasanti became what Vasanti is?
Yes, actually it's the inspiring story because I born and brought up in rural area, and from there I started my journey. So in my journey, my teachers, my friends, people were property to take me ahead here. And there is one shift when I got a merit in Bachelor of Computer Management, and I want to go for the Master of Computer Management, but that time I don't have money. And one of my friend's father, he was working with Bank of Maharashtra, and he suggested me to take a education loan. He became a guarantor, and I could take my MCM, Master of Computer Management. And that was the biggest shift, first shift in my career. So I become a person for the computer industry or IT industries. Yeah. And that's why I could run this company here, VM3 Tech Solutions LLP, which is the leading software development company, digital marketing company, HR solutions company. So we are now in that stake. So that is the biggest shift for that. I started this journey in a rural area and now working in Pune with you.
Nice. So VM3 Tech आपकी कंपनी का नाम है. So VM is your name, Vasanti Mulajkar. 3 number कैसे आया?
See, in my company, biggest stakeholder in my family, my husband, he is my strategic partner. He is better half. As a husband, he was not dominant, but he is a supporting pillar for VM3.
Amazing.
So V stands for Vasanti's vision, and M is supporting, that is Mansi, Manoj and Mrunmay.
Oh.
These 2 are my kids, so it goes for the M3.
Amazing. So BK3 Studios has a similar kind of a naming structure, but we'll come to that later. तो जैसे आपने बोला कि आपने रूरल एरिया से शुरू किया. There was a time, as you rightly mentioned, right, कि आपने एक सर्टिफिकेशन करना था, but आपके पास you got married, but you didn't have money to kind of pursue it further. उतना ही बस होता है बहुत लोगों की मोटिवेशन खत्म करने के लिए. But you still went ahead. आपने फिर भी उसको कंटिन्यू किया. So what is that motivation? You're still doing it. What is the motivation that keeps you driven?
Motivation, I say is the inspirational fire it was the emotional fire to work something, because though I was from rural area, I was a hard studying, or I was not first bencher. I was a second ranker. So
Oh,
the pain for being a second and losing something from point one or point not,
correct. Correct.
that was the paining
I know.
or
I feel that.
emotional
Yeah.
paining. That was the fire
Correct.
to come on rank one. So that make me the consistent for putting my efforts a lot there.
So आपका जो domain है, you know, digital marketing, and वहाँ से you kind of started up, and you also have an entire women workforce, right?
Yeah.
All women workforce is something that your business has.
Mm.
You're also been just awarded and recognized as one of the best women driven businesses of the country. ये विजन आपने कैसे रखा कि मेरे को जो करना है? फर्स्टली डिजिटल मार्केटिंग इटसेल्फ इज अ वेरी क्राउडेड स्पेस,
Yeah.
है ना? इंटरनेट के आने के बाद से हर बंदा बस ब्रांड बन रहा है और हर बंदा ब्रांड बना रहा है. So how did you decide and took your business to a level कि आप क्राउड से अलग पहुंच गए? कैसे किया? वो जर्नी कैसी रही आपकी?
Yes, these are two segments specified with women
Hmm.
empowerment, you can say. My journey started from mompreneur to entrepreneur, and I came in business because I don't want to go for service, and I don't want to commit 9 hours for other industry.
Correct.
Because on the back end I have lots of worries, what my kids will do, how I
Right.
can manage the travel time.
Right.
For me, my husband Manoj Mulajkar, he was investor. He took a decision to make me entrepreneur to start my business. But it is not possible for all ladies.
Correct.
And women have a right caliber. They have the consistency. They have the passions, and sometimes they have the guilt. Though I am qualified, but I cannot utilize my talent.
Correct.
So what I thought, I was striving the problem for the money or paying the salaries, and these ladies were striving for getting the opportunity to utilize their
Right.
talent. They don't have any uh, thing for that ki salary constraint. They don't want to work for the money, but they want to enjoy their job,
Correct.
utilize their talent. So I could get the on internship opportunity for them. We polish their skills. We give them opportunity to work with on our live projects, and we place them. So there I given some facilities to work from home. Before COVID, we have given the facility to work from home,
Amazing.
flexi hours as per their kids' school timing,
Correct.
and that attracted that women talents, ladies
Right.
talents attracted to VM3 Tech Solutions LLP for their career opportunities,
Right.
and that is the biggest reason we have the maximum women force to work in VM3 Tech
Correct.
Solutions.
Correct. So एक क्वेश्चन राइट जो
Yeah.
हर एक के माइंड में रहता है. एवरी बिजनेसमैन ऑफ कोर्स दे लव द बिजनेस, बट इवेंचुअली बिजनेस से प्यार इसलिए होता है बिकॉज बिजनेस में से द मनी कम्स इन.
Money.
तो थोड़ा मनी comes back in, runs the business, थोड़ा सा it goes to our
Yeah.
life and whatever. आपके डोमेन में और अदर आज की डेट में for every business having that rolling money is a big concern. पैसा on paper तो मार्केट में बहुत भरा है. There is no liquid cash which hampers the operations of the business. How do you keep at it? How इतने stressful और इतने competitive environment में how do you focus and follow the ethics of your business कि मेरे को यही करना है, this is how my business will run, and how do you make sure that the money keeps coming back into the business and the business doesn't stop?
See, as I told, from childhood, people was my property.
Okay.
And whenever such type of conditions arises in our company, we discuss with our all team. When we get the profits, we circulate with all our team. And that is the main foundation of VM3. So we could manage that type of deals or that type of crisis in our company. Surprisingly, right now we don't have any debts, or VM3 Tech Solutions LLP is bootstrapped company.
Amazing.
With self-funding, self-investment, and we don't have any liabilities on VM3 Tech Solutions LLP. So this is the major part. And moving with our ethics, it is our USP. Our customers are our sales partners.
That's
And
very
when
important, correct.
you make happy to your customers,
Hmm.
not for the praising, but with whatever you are going to promises, give them promises,
Right,
and
right.
you deliver it with additional values with their growing intents.
Correct.
If we believe if our customers are growing, we can grow under
Of
their umbrella,
Of course.
and that is the main reason that cash flows
Correct.
and expertise we could manage there.
Correct. No, that's actually a very important thing. Like मैं कल एक किताब पढ़ रहा था, तो उसमें the author had written the exact same thing. He said our biggest asset, as you said, a human being, right? But where most businesses fail is in the perspective shift. They want to promise service to a new customer who doesn't know about the bad service that they provide, rather than investing in their current customers and giving them a better service, because then those customers multiply into 10, right? So it's a very very smart business move, if I may say. Before we move on to the next segment of our conversation, Vasanti ji, what has been the for a lack of better word, what has been the darkest phase of your business journey? जब आपको लगा कि यार मतलब बस you were at the breaking point.
Yes. I started this company, as I told, with one desk in co-working space.
Correct.
Now we have a team of 30 people.
Hmm.
And learning telescope, this is my one of product. And the company started with this product with the intention to work something for the rural area students.
Got it.
And there I got a failure. I could not generate the revenue after investing 20 lakhs rupees in product development, software development. After 2 years, we realized. And I don't want to go back, but need to take a shift, little bit shift, to run ahead, because I have commitment. Those who are employees who were working with me, I need to pay them at least whatever I am paying the minimum wages with them. That was the commitment, and I need to work for them. Then we took a decision to working on learning telescope. We'll move it as a charity, or we can utilize this for the student development, women trainings and internships for the all rural area students, or those students who are not getting the right opportunities or right guidance. So we utilize this for only the student, and we shifted our decision to move on a service industry, that is for the digital marketing, software development and software consultancies. And that was the right shift. Here we are now.
But then yes, ऐसे टाइम जो है, right, they teach you a lot.
Yes.
बहुत बहुत बड़ा वहाँ पे जाके समझ में आ जाती है कि what is it that you're doing wrong and what is it that is right for you, that is meant for you, right? So taking the conversation to another tangent now, Vasanti ji, you are also you're very well known. You meet a lot of people, and a lot of people know you, they meet you. Networking is at the core of your social life. Now for someone, let's say to an extent someone like me or someone like Kamaljeet, networking में हम लोग जाते हैं, but we get a little hesitant कि क्या बात करें, कैसे approach करें, how do we break that ice? What is your how would you guide us, for anyone who's shy of networking?
Yes, of course. For networking, I was also new before 1 year.
Okay.
When I joined J4E, and same situation as you mentioned, I was hesitant. Though I was doing my business, I was doing marketing for my business.
Right.
But marketing pitch is different and networking pitch is different. Networking behavior is different, and you need to build the relation over there.
Correct.
So whenever I definitely recommend to everyone, whenever you are utilizing any networking forum, not for the J4E, but any networking forum, focus on your business ethics and building good relations.
That's very important.
Start with giving notions, start with helping notions. It is rule of nature. If you sow one seed, if you sow one seed, and you can get a tremendous
Mm.
give back
Correct.
from the nature
Absolutely.
also. So if people trust you, and if you are really honest, if you are really committed, if you are really ethical,
Correct.
there is no need to showcase or being present, or you need to take any other side of presentation.
Right.
People will take with the vibes.
Absolutely.
You are true there.
Correct.
So you will get the business.
And that's what you said, right? Okay, helping the community or helping someone is important. That's, you know, that's one thing that I also have learned from a lot of people, heard from a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of people doing that in their lives, that they go out and help someone without any reason behind it, because they very strongly believe that, you know, if you help someone, it's going to come back to you.
Yes.
You know, you also mentioned about J4E as a platform. How has your experience been for the past 1 year with J4E?
Yes, when I joined J4E, and I took a decision to join J4E as a registered member. So same way I was hesitant to give my presentation, give my 30 seconds, how to do the body mate, how to utilize networking forum. But Vishal Methi himself, founder of J4A, she cleared my all doubts. I can vouch for him. Apart from business, he is a very genuine person to help the all solopreneurs, strugglers, and startup community. Same way he helped me uh, to develop whatever I am sharing here about networking. It's all about he has given me in J4E culture. So it's not the mind philosophy, it's the J4E philosophy or Vishal Mehta's philosophy.
Yeah, and you know, to give a little insight to everyone, you know, who's watching us, who's listening to us, Vishal Methi has been, you know, mentoring a lot of us. In fact, I also got registered in J4E some months back, but then I've been with Vishal sir for about 3 years now, and you know, there has been a time when every time I was stuck, I would go to him, sir, यहाँ गाड़ी फंसी क्या करना है? And he's been, you know, selflessly mentoring, you know, people like me, as Vasanti ji very rightly mentioned, that, you know, people who need help, who need guidance. Uh, so he's been kind enough to guide all of us, and you know, here we are talking, you know, once again about startups and businesses. So since you are a seasoned, you know, entrepreneur now, Vasanti ji, what is your words of wisdom? What is it that you want to tell new businesses that are coming up? How should they approach their business? Number one, what are the mistakes that they should avoid at all costs? Number two, and number three, what are the mistakes that they should do जिससे उनको सीखने को मिले?
Right. First one, they should pitch. They should not sell for their business. Whenever they are meeting to the people, that should not be the selling or positioning their business.
Correct.
Understand others' business, others' intentions.
Right.
And through your service, because we are here to give the services in your work. If we are working in service industries,
Of course.
we are here to give your services.
Correct.
Through then you can suggest them through your services how you can add value from the frontier's business.
Absolutely.
This is the first, not to push your business directly.
Nice.
Second, remove the word from your mind, competition, jealousy, because competition kills your own growth.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
In India is the biggest marketplace for all businesses,
Correct.
and we are working or we are utilizing any networking forum. Maybe for opportunities, maybe utilizing someone else.
Yeah.
We can search 96 opportunities. We can go with that 96 opportunity. This is one option. Otherwise, we can utilize this strength as a extended arms. That culture is in J4E, there is no category clash, or people are working with similar fields. Means digital marketing agency can collaborate with website development agency, app development agencies, graphics designing agencies, content writer peoples. So this extended arms video editor team, yes, or studios, of course, filmmaking team. So these services can be utilized as the extended arms.
Correct.
So where is the competitions? So you can utilize as a collaboration opportunity with your extended arms.
Absolutely.
And of course, we can learn from the big players who are in the similar industries, because they have faced a lot of challenges. There is no need to take every experience with our failure. We can learn from them.
Right.
So that is the second thing. And third thing I can suggest, follow your ethics and follow your dreams.
Very important. Very important.
So if you become a daydreamer, last year I was dreaming to be a international player, and I was wandering here and there. When I joined J4E, I learned from Vishal Methi. I learned from multiple guest speakers like Pradnya Godbole, Dr. Anand Deshpande. I met him personally through J4E platform. Then Nidhi Dhanjo, Saurabh Bhatia. These people are helping as a mentor for J4E members. I met them. I took a guidance from them. And this year I could got multiple opportunities, multiple dreams that are coming in. Yes, absolutely, it's working.
Thank you so much, Vasanti ji, for sparing your time. And this conversation was a very short conversation, but of course we will go for another conversation in a little longer format, because I honestly have a lot of other questions that I need to ask you. And we will certainly invite Vasanti ji over to the impression series, and we'll certainly have her journey captured there, of course in a different format. And she's been kind enough to share a lot of her insights, a lot of her experience. So thank you so much for tuning in to the conversation, tuning in to the channel, and keep following the J4E journey. And along with this journey, keep following the journey of every guest and every host that you see here, because all of us collectively are doing nothing but supporting this country's economy to make sure that we reach the $3 trillion mark. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you, Vasanti ji, for sharing the time.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you everyone for tuning in to the J4E podcast. We certainly hope that you really enjoyed this conversation and you learned a lot from this conversation between two entrepreneurs or two businessmen who were discussing their journey into business, and of course about J4E. To know more about J4E and to listen to more such amazing conversations and to be a part of the J4E community, don't forget to follow us, like our channels and subscribe to our channels. Just go on the internet and search for J4E, alphabet J, number 4, alphabet E, and we'll be right at your disposal. This podcast is driven by the J4E community and is available on all major audio streaming platforms. You can also watch the video on the YouTube channel. And with this, I sign off for today, and I can't wait to meet you in the next one.